gentlemen, and welcome back to match number 3 in our tournament, well, our Champion of Champions tournament.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina, weighing in at 318 pounds, Sergeant Slater.
And there you see him, a former WWF champion, Sergeant Slaughter. Although he seems to be a little bit confused. He's carrying the American flag and show of patriotism, but unfortunately he also seems to have his Iraqi sympathizer outfit on. So in some ways we're in tune with when he was a champion, and for other reasons we're also throwing everything off. But it's going to work. And who exactly is his opponent? Oh, you know that music. And some of you probably aren't too thrilled to be seeing this man in the tournament. But hey, he is a former 2-time WWE champion. And as you see, he's got his wife.
From Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, could you imagine the uproar, the vitriol, the quite frank outrage that would happen if The Miz was to come out of this as your champion of champions? I can only imagine how people would feel. But hey, he's already got a tough challenge ahead of him in Sergeant Slaughter, a man whose WWF championship reign may not be at the top of the list, but let's not count Sergeant Slaughter out. One of the best matches, at least in my opinion, in WWF history, him and Pat Patterson in an alley fight in Madison Square Garden. Just wonderful brutality. But hey, let's not count The Miz out either. We've seen him in Extreme Rules matches, in Last Man Standing matches. We even saw him defend the WWE title against Jerry the King Lawler in a ladder match, for God's sakes, people. Ooh, but a big knee drop. Already Sergeant Slaughter trying to end The Miz's career, at least as far as his Hollywood movies would go. Big discus punch. I mean, but let's face it though, how many of The Miz movies have you actually gone and seen? I for one am happy to say that I have seen none of them. Both men avoiding a collision there. I don't know who would have got the worst there, but a big suplex, and Sergeant Slaughter is right back in control. I don't think this... Oh, and just when it's like the game knows me sometimes. Just when I'm about to say he can't count The Miz out, he counters, and then just when I'm about to give him credit, Sergeant Slaughter is right back on the offense. Another elbow, going for the combo. No, and just a dick move with the boot scrape to the face. The Miz is... He needs to come up with something here and fast. Sergeant Slaughter has really gained most of the momentum so far, and once again, Slaughter. Oh, okay, Miz has been watching his Jerry Lynn tapes, I see. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to actually hold on to a pinfall there after that sunset flip, but once again, Miz needs to stop going to the top rope. That has not paid off for him yet, and a beautiful spinning kick to the midsection. Well, once again, Sergeant Slaughter just... The Miz, not only a former WWE champion, but also a, obviously, multiple-time United States Intercontinental and Tag Team champion. A bit surprised by the fact that The Miz has his wife out here to support him, but not his former tag team champion of multiple title reigns in John Morrison. who we will be seeing later in this tournament. However, as I said, I'm not giving you away completely who the opponents and the matchups are. You're going to have to actually tune into the videos in order to see that. However, I will let you know that so far in the tournament, we've seen both Malachi Black and Drew McIntyre be the first two to punch their tickets into the next round of the tournament. Like I said, in tremendous opening round matches. Will that trend continue? My goodness. I know we've seen Jeff Hardy do that move a bunch, but I don't know if you want someone with the weight of Sergeant Slaughter just doing a leg drop to your hamstrings like that. And now just punishing The Miz. He can't tap out and have it matter on the outside, but he could certainly wear The Miz down and cause some issues in the later match here. Oh, but Miz sends Sergeant Slaughter into the ring steps. And we're approaching countout territory. These men might want to... Oh, a super kick by The Miz, but that big old schnoz and chin of Sergeant Slaughter just taking it. And both men, luckily, not wanting to disappoint the fans here and have this end in a double countout. Only winners advance, folks. So if by some chance we get like a double countout or something like that, then both men are eliminated. That's just how the rules have got to be. We have a field of 84 men in this tournament, and quite frankly, I mean, there's plenty of room for people to either get knocked out or even take advantage of an unfortunate opportunity. And I don't know if The Miz was... Oh, he's got the camel clutch! The Miz is in trouble! Could we see a tap out here? It will not be a nice night in the Mizanin household, but The Miz just barely hanging on. Maurice is out here losing her mind. And I kind of am too. I'm not sure if The Miz was taking Sergeant Slaughter too lightly or if Miz was just that confident in his wrestling abilities, but he certainly eat defeat. Lovely move there by The Miz, but he certainly needs to gain more of his momentum here, and The Miz being smart this time, only going up to the second rope instead of the top rope. Hitting a lovely missile drop kick, but he went for the big knee, and Sergeant Slaughter, obviously he's got plenty of time to be watching his Mike Mizanin tapes. Easily saw that, but a lovely counter by The Miz and a shot to the back of the head, sending Sergeant Slaughter off balance, and now he went up top, now he goes low, and big snap DDT. Now once again, going low and then going high. Miz could be softening up Slaughter's legs there. We all know that once, well, not quite the move I thought he was going for, but a Romero special stretch by The Miz. And he's got Slaughter, and Slaughter is hurting, and Miz wisely knowing he's probably not going to get the tap out, so it's better to move on. Oh, Sarge! He just charged right through the referee. That could be a possible disqualification. I don't know if that was the smartest move of this man to make, but apparently referee's discretion, he's just going to let it go. And now we've gone to the Magna Nerve Hold. Working over the trapezius muscles of The Miz. And Sergeant Slaughter, he's almost got his momentum back up to hit one of his big maneuvers. But The Miz is still going to do his best to fight out. And, ooh, a lovely drop kick. And unlike that super kick earlier, Sergeant Slaughter was not able to take that one on the chin and stand on his feet. And, oh, here we go. This is what I thought he might be going for early. As we know, The Miz was protéged this move by the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, another participant that you will see in this tournament at some point. And Slaughter not tapping out, and once again, The Miz just deciding to release the hold instead of risking Sergeant Slaughter being able to fight out of it. That could possibly come back to bite him also. He may not have worked the legs over that much in the matchup, but the figure four is a very devastating hold. Probably could have kept it locked in a bit longer, see if he could have got something out of it, but a beautiful diving elbow to The Miz as he's realized the best opportunity to go for the top rope is when the man is on his back, not when he's on his feet. But oh, Sarge, I think, was going for a bear hug, but this time The Miz had it scouted, was able to fight out. Oh, but now that kick got countered too, and oh, Sarge taking advantage of those luscious locks that The Miz has more of an advantage over, and just throwing him down to the ring, and once again throwing him down, but this time after, oh, Miz trying to take advantage. Sergeant, he's trying to gain more momentum here. And The Miz certainly doesn't want any more momentum to be had. Both these men, oh, lovely snapmare into the knee combination. No, this time The Miz calling his shot. Will this pay off? Big double axe handle. And then now a kick to the midsection, going back to those ribs area. Both these men. Oh, Miz once again. He knew if Sarge got a hold of that camel clutch again, it would be over. Another defeat. And Miz, I don't know. Well, doesn't matter anyway. The fast press! Taking a page out of Stone Cold's book, and The Miz has been busted open, and Sarge going right back at it with that point of the knee. Oh, one time too many. Oh, a snapmare driver. Big body splash by The Miz. Shades of one, Val Venus. Hello, ladies. Back to the outside now. The Miz. Maurice does not look like she's happy with the predicament that her husband is in right now. A nasty gash right beside the left eye of The Miz. As we've seen in previous matches before too, that can definitely affect the eyesight. Could even psychologically psych someone out. Some people, they see their own blood. It unlocks an emotion inside of them that they didn't know they had. Or other people, it just might frighten them. We're going to see which one of those The Miz is, depending on how this match seems to go. But as of right now, he's still taking it to Sergeant Slaughter, even here on the outside. But Sarge, once again, digging deep into his repertoire and hitting a nasty spinning heel kick. And we're getting in trouble here. The referee is at 8. Sarge does not seem to know what he wants to do here. He's got The Miz up, but oh, The Miz with a chop block. You've got to be kidding me. The Miz! What was Sarge doing? Sergeant Slaughter seemed to be taking advantage of the opportunity that he had, and just for some reason his battle plan just did not compute from his brain to the rest of his body. And The Miz, in typical Miz faction, able to slip behind the back door, hit a chop block, and a count out victory here. We should have known after the two great matches that we had that The Miz would be the man to say, screw it, a W is a W. And boy, I hope the next match we got in store for you people ends with a bit more clarity than that last one did. I will catch you guys in the next video for match number 4 of the Champion of Champions tournament.